Hello and welcome to Creative Christmas. This is a video series on talking about making an Advent paper chain. Now, I did like a poll type questionnaire on Instagram, and I asked, because I really wanted to bring like your childhood back into this Christmas, having fun, getting creative, but making it simple and maybe bringing back some memories. And so many people talked about making these paper chains. And I remember my daughter had one and we hung it on her door and we would tear it off every day. And so I thought that would be a fun project to do during this video series. So if you ordered the packet, you got a lot of these little strips here that had been cut, and to make making your chain a lot easier. But you don't have to just stick with the colors. So this is what I did. I used some of the strips that were that were the traditional red. There was like two different colored reds, two different greens, and some white. And so, but I came across this whole pack of these sparkly ones that actually Hobby Lobby had created to make a paper chain. I thought, well, how genius is that? You don't even have to cut the paper. But I know with us having our pink Christmas, I wanted to also incorporate some pink, but the more I started putting these together, I just loved the traditional colors. So that's what my paper chain is going to look like, but you can do whatever size you want. This here, the measurements are, I don't have my ruler here. Let me get that here for a second. So the size that I used was, let's see here. This is about 8.5 inches long and about 1 1/4 wide. So they make a good size chain. Now, I wanted to take it one step further. I thought, okay, excuse me, if I make the chain, I didn't want to just, throw the paper away. I wanted to think about something else. So I thought about, why don't I use it in my December daily or my December journal to actually use for numbers. So this is my journal, and what I thought I would do is, so say for instance, and we kind of talked about this, how my plan is on doing this journal here. Why don't I put either, I can tear off the whole strip and put it at the top, or where I have, which I'm going to show you guys, I kind of did some of them here. Right here. Or I can just cut off the actual 19 and just put the 19 in there. So on my website, you will find that I do have a printable with these peppermint numbers, because I'm doing kind of a candy theme, and or I am doing a candy theme, but these are available on my blog where you can print those out if you wanted to use some of these numbers. Now, you do not have to commit to using all the same. I know in the past I've used different things for different numbers, but I thought this year might be kind of cute, especially because it's candy themed, to actually use these numbers. Did I get those in the camera for you guys? Okay. So, so let me show you what I've done so far. I wanted to just kind of see what I had. Now, being that this is going to be kind of an Advent paper chain, I really wanted to create it where when I tear the bottom one off, it's the number 1, because typically I think with the paper chain you would tear the first one off as you would tear it as number 1, right? Because then you count it down to 25, or you would do 25 down to, it depends, like you would, okay, there's 25 days left, so then you would tear 25 off and go up. But I wanted to make it where you tear 1 off, so either way, I can put it in my journal. If you're not going to put it in your journal, you can just, maybe start with the 25. It's completely up to you. So I made this tray up. I know it's very, very busy. You can't really see my numbers here. And I had already made several of these. So I'm just going to kind of lay these out really quickly here. And then we're going to attach them. And I'm going to show you, I use I use a stapler because it was very easy to do that. And it was just, sometimes I use glue on these. But to actually attach them to my chain, I want to kind of put them in order so that it won't take me like forever to find them. I think I already included some of those on there. So, so I basically, and I'm going to lay these out and then we'll come back and do, I kept a week worth because I wanted to show you guys how super quick and easy this project can be. I have a thing that where I showed you guys the junk drawer of my, my Christmas stuff, my Christmas ephemera, and so I left the first 1 through 8. I'm going to show you how simple this is to do. Okay, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so this is going to be 25. I did not do one for 25, so I'm going to come back and we're going to work on that one. Okay, so 23, 24, because I originally had these as countdown on an advent calendar, my numbers, and so we didn't have 25 because 25 is Christmas. So I literally, basically when I made my chain, you know, anybody that's done this, it's not, but I wanted to show you guys, it's so super simple in case you have never made one. I basically just took a regular stapler and I stuck the sides together making a hole. And this is fun, especially if you have kids, or anybody can make one for themselves too, so it's kind of like a fun little project to do and something to look forward to. And I thought, after I started making it, I was getting so excited about it. I'm like, these are great decorations, you know, I mean, they're so simple. You can make them every year if you change your color theme up. And they're just so classic. So, and then you just loop this piece of paper inside here. Now, if you don't have a stapler, you can definitely use glue. I know if you use like stick glue, you're just going to have to hold it down a little bit. You know how glue is. And then you grab your other one, which could be this one from Hobby Lobby. They actually had little grooves that you stick your paper chain in. And it holds it. And then you could probably use it from year to year. You just take it apart. But I'm going to staple it because I want to make sure that they're going to stick. And plus, I'm not going to use these next year because I'm going to put them in my journal. And there you go. You start having your little cute paper chain. So, once you have them all put together, I'm going to start with the 20. Okay, so this one's going to be 25. So, my next one's going to be 24. I'm going to take my little, and I'm actually just going to add him. And I'm using my stapler again. But this one, I'm going to use my Tim Holtz because I think it would be, especially if you're trying to kind of salvage your numbers. Did that stick? Okay. So that's 24. And you could definitely use glue. I'm going to do 23. See how simple this is? This is such an easy project. And then when you hang it, I mean, you still have your, you're seeing your cuteness, but you have your numbers on there. So that's 23. Okay, so you get the idea, right, of getting these assembled on here. And sometimes I have to use 2 staples. And Tim Holtz is actually one of my favorite tools because it's such a quick, like this one, I may use my bigger stapler because it's a thicker piece. It's actually like that snowflake is kind of puffy, but it's actually 20. Okay, and use my little girl stickers. You can use stickers. You can use ephemera. When I described this 1918, you gotta kind of concentrate on this too. Oh, this one is an old tag. Remember those old tags? I have a scrapbook where I had saved all those tags from my childhood. But Look how cute that is. That's actually like the length of it here. Okay, let's see here. We got literally 16. Where is 16? $17.16. 15. This one is actually a old, I have a whole set of these. This is a Nutcracker set that I bought several years ago. They had all, they were cupcake picks. So he was actually, has I ripped it off, but the toothpick was in him for cupcakes. So those are great too. You just keep this one to the side. But what was so fun about this project too is I literally opened up my little junk drawer, right? My junk drawer and see what you might do if later on, if you decide in your journal and you want to have the whole lengthwise. The staples are cool because you can just punch them. I mean, get your little staple remover and rearrange as necessary. Unlike with the glue, you would be kind of stuck with it. Here's another little vintage tag that that I used. I love this one with the fireplace. Just brings back lots of memories of my grandparents. I like that. Little cupcake. And like I said, you can stamp the numbers, you can write the numbers, you can use pretty handwriting, you can use childlike handwriting. It's completely up to you. Okay, so I have all my tags on here, right? Look how cute that looks. It looks so fun. And so I'm going to, oh, there's 9. Did I go to 9? Oh yeah, okay, let's punch in 9. Don't you love those sweaters? That's like one of my favorite ephemera pieces is, whenever kids have those sweaters in them, it just, that's like, I love them. And I made one that went, printable, so you can use a printable. One thing I wanted to show you, so we're going to put those aside, and we're going to come down and count out. So also, I use these are 1-inch scallop edges as my backdrop. You don't have to use them. See, like on the sweater, I did not use them, but those were something that I had punched some of those out. Here's another sweater that I had cut out, and another gift card, vintage style gift card. A mushroom. I tried to get that mushroom to work, but something with that, with this, with the number 1, it just doesn't, it just doesn't flow very well. Okay, so let's see here. I thought oh, here's my 2. Okay. Thought my 2 was MIA. That was the other thing. I used to make up so many of these numbers, and I would put them all together so that I had them for when I journaled. And then it's like I would get into journaling and I wouldn't find my number, and oh, that was so frustrating to dig around and try to find things. And I thought, well, this way I don't ever lose a number now, because this is going to be hanging by my desk, and voila, it's right there. Okay, so also I found these. You know, I wasn't ever used to be a big foam design person. I find myself loving these foam things, and they're so inexpensive. They're like little foam stickers that you can get at Hobby Lobby. You can get them at probably any hobby store. I don't know about Joann's, but I know that they have them at Hobby Lobby and at Michael's. And these are 2 that I got from Michael's, and I think they are, that I had included these part of that kit, part of the kit as well. So I'm going to use those 2. There we go. See, it's just so easy. You can use your stash up. I also found, this was in one of my Daphne diary. How perfect is this? It actually has the numbers on there. So I love, let's see here. I'm only through 1 through 8. I mean, not necessarily, you don't have to use the number because you can cut around. But like this bear, oh my gosh, he is so cute. And so they were actually an Advent calendar that she had included in her diary, in her magazine. And I actually used the number last year that was in there. So that's definitely, oh, look at this. I love this. Love it, love it, love it. I mean, especially if you were very, like, if you had your dates down, what you were going to be doing on your day. Say, for instance, on the 8th, I am going to be sending out all my mail. Which, you know, you could put that in your planner. You could put that down in that. That's when you're going to have your Christmas cards out. And that would be a perfect little, perfect match for that. I am not that prepared. Oh, the gingerbread. I've got to do the gingerbread because, you know, I'm doing like the candy gingerbread theme. So, I mean, right then and there you have two of your, oh, and the houses are so cute. But these can be used throughout your journal anyway. But it's just such a, you don't have to use it just because it has 14 because I'm going to be cutting that out. So that's another little idea. I got these tags. It's fun when you buy things on clearance. And then I bought these at like, what was it, Tuesday morning. And they are cute. This is that brand Graphic 45. And I've been hoarding it for a year because I bought it like last year, I think. And it was like one of these things that were just kind of like, has those little QP dolls on it. They're so cute. But they're little tags. And so I thought I could use one of those on one of them. They're so cute. And the December 25th, I'm going to use that one because, like I had mentioned earlier, I didn't have one for December because I was kind of like looking around. And I just saw this. This is going to be perfect. I love this. You don't see this paper very often. I used to buy it a lot when I was scrapbooking. Let's go ahead and find my 25th. And we're going to use green, right? So I'm just going to see how simple, like, voila, it's done. So this is a project that's going to be super quick and easy, but you can use it throughout your whole Christmas season. Okay, so we are on number 8, right? Let's get number 8 out here. And I think I'm going to be using this cute little unicorn with this little Santa hat. Now with him, he's going to be completely sticky. They're not that sticky, actually. I'm surprised. So, and I'm just going to put the number 8 on his body, like that, and staple it. And actually, since I'm doing this while we're here, I can just do it, and I don't have to do like a double staple. I can just do it right here. If the staple bothers you, the look of a staple, like you don't like that look, you can definitely use glue too. Oops. Didn't quite grasp that. I'm going to use green here at the time. I'm telling you, this tiny stapler is amazing and it holds some stuff down. Okay. Oh, it's so cute. But see, like I'm not going to like that in my journal. I'm not going to like that staple on the tail, so I'll probably take that off once I do my journaling pages. Okay, so then, speaking of journaling pages, I was kind of debating on how, because I really want to make them, or 7. I'm going to come back and do this one because it doesn't matter to have 2 foam pieces in at once, but I'm just going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to cut this little gingerbread out. But doing my pages, I'm thinking about, actually, I don't know if I'll post them on YouTube, or what I've been doing is I've been doing those like speed up videos and posting them to Instagram. I actually can post them to YouTube as well. But it just, especially if you're in a, I mean, I know, so it just depends. Look at my glue. I'll have to tell y'all about my glue. I left it open. I'm horrible at doing that. And then it dries the top, but it's the bottom part is still good. So then I have to like cut it out and and deal with it. But I thought about doing some journaling pages in my December date. I've been doing my regular journal like that, and I've gotten some good feedback because it's a kind of a quick video. It is fast. I know that can be annoying to some, but And look, I have my little star here that I always keep on my desk. I can just add a little bit of glue to the back of this glitter star. Put it on my thing right here. Ta-da! Get a little pen and bring some sparkle in. So these projects are this is such a fun, to me it's fun and rewarding because they're little bitty pieces and they're quick, and you get to get your creativeness and you use your stuff. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop that on there like that. Ta-da! 7. Okay, and then we are at 6. And 6, I think I'm going to be doing this cute little guy here. He's so cute. I'm telling you, when I first started doing these, I was so excited to be able to just use my, and the thing with it, use my stash, because it just, you have so much, you know, you have little bits and pieces and oh, let's get a sticker. So I have these stickers that I've kept from year to year, because you don't want to get rid of your stickers. Like this one, look how little, cute little, all these guys are. So where are we at? We're on 6, we're on 5. So let's say, for instance, we take, we're going to take this pink one, I think. 5, and, or, should we do green? Just going to put some glue on the back of this one. I'm going to kind of leave it off of that, not quite centered on, and then put this little sticker here. See, it's just like, ta-da! Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so that's going to be 5. Oh, I'm out of 10. Now these staplers, I used to see them everywhere, but I order my staples off of Amazon. I've just always got this horrible fear that one day my Tim Holtz tiny stapler are not going to have staples. Tim, if you're watching, I'm just kidding. No, he's not watching, but don't ever not have any staples. Okay, so then we're going to put in there 5. Okay, 4. We got to do this cute little bear because he is just so adorable. And another thing that I thought about with the numbers is to do like stamps, and you can do like embossing. I definitely want to do some embossing. It's one of my favorite things to do, and especially I have so much embossing powder for Christmas too that I want to be able to use those. Just going to tuck this little guy in right here. Like right here you could like emboss the numbers. I don't know, I just wanted to add some sparkle to this page, but again, once I get pull this off, I can always add different things to him. Okay, we are getting down to the wire, you guys. We are on number 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this is where, let me show you my, like, randomly how I can go into my junk drawer here. So, I know. I mean, I thought about, you know, you really should clean that up for the video and for this year, but, you know, we're going to go with it. These were out of a kit that I had, I think, last year or the year before. And I love these. They're huge, but I don't think I'm going to use them on my Advent. See, like these snowflakes are perfect. I'll take one of those out. These are a lot of the little Santas. Oh, look how cute that stocking is. He is so cute. I don't know, it may be too tall. We'll put him out just in case. Here's that old, this is a vintage little sticker. This might be kind of cute. That'd be cute. I really worked on this reindeer. He's so cute, but I didn't want to put anything on his face, so. And then, didn't we can use one of the girls. So that should do it right there. That should do the last 3. Oops. I'm hoping that I use, that's my goal, is to use my stuff. I want to use that whole kit there, that whole junk jar there. So these are those old vintage tags. Do you remember those? I love those. And let's see here. We are on number 3. Don't want to lose my numbers. I'm horrible at that. Okay. So I think I'm just going to do that. So I'll put 3 off to the edge there. These are so cute, but they're very like thin. Bought a whole pack of these, and I love to order them, like especially if you see them on eBay and stuff. I don't know where I found those ones that I've had. I've had them for a long time. I've included them in kits and things like that. I just got glue on me. Okay, so got that glued down. I'm gonna actually just add a little staple to each side because I don't really want to get the image stapled. Okay, we're going on to 2. Can I fit? See, this is so cute. I'm actually going to be using one of these in one of the videos. Okay, so maybe not, because I don't want to cover the image. Do another snowflake. I mean, I like him. I think it looks cute. And they're super, look how quick that is. And they're super cute. Ta-da! I love the snowflakes. Okay, and number 1, we are done. So I'm going to use my Deck the Hall girl, because we are decking the halls here. There we go. Number 1. And really, I have only one color left, which is yellow, unless I use this one. But I think the yellow gives it a nice contrast. So we're just going to put some glue on here. And her little hand and head sticks off just a tad bit, but I'm going to add her on here, and then when I put it on my book, she will be stuck. Ta-da! We did it, you guys. See how fun that is? And so quick and easy. I'm going to put those scraps back in my junk journal. Let me do that right now so I don't want to get my desk unorganized. Who are we kidding, you guys? We're crafters. It's going to be crazy and unorganized. But I do want to keep everything kind of flowing, not so messy. Ooh. And there we have it, you guys. Artsy paper chain. Look how fun they are. Can't wait to start tearing them off and using them. Alright, you guys, thanks for watching, and again, I'm so glad you guys are here to play along and have fun and make it a very creative Christmas. See you in our next video.